Burnout. It is a seemingly simple effect, but it honestly is a lot more complex to that, especially when you go about trying to find ways to avoid it. So hi, if you don't know who I am, my name is Raze. I am a Valorant content creator and just an overall FPS player. I've been playing FPS since I was a little kid on Call of Duty on the PS3. So I've been playing FPS my entire life and just overall games my entire life. I was semi-professional in Fortnite. I have a disgusting amount of hours on fighting games. I was an actual professional player across multiple different fighting games, such as Injustice 2, Smash, and Naruto Storm. And across a lot of those games, I have thousands of hours. So when I say that I've experienced burnout, I mean it. Now really quickly, for some of you who don't know what burnout is the effect you feel after doing something over and over and over again until you basically get sick of it. It's overindulgence and it's just pushing, honestly, the definition of insanity. And it's a constant issue in every field, not just gaming. It's an issue in careers and just basically every facet of life. So now that we kind of understand what burnout is, I'm going to quickly go through and say what it feels like to be burnt out. A lot of people think burnout is just, oh, I don't want to play the game anymore. That's not burnout. That's just you don't like the game anymore. Burnout is when you play something over and over again and you're having the time of your life, but over time it's just a chore to get on. You don't want to get on anymore. Getting on and playing the game feels like a fucking job. And for a lot of us, video games is an escape, so you don't want to feel like that, and it feels weird to feel like that, and I understand that. I'm just gonna quickly go over things I do to avoid burnout. Number one is the most obvious: take breaks. It is completely okay to take a 2 to 3 day break from your main game, or even 2 weeks. I've done both. I've done months before. Up until my recent Valorant stint, I stepped away from the game for about 6 months. What people don't know about taking breaks is a lot of the times it can actually raise your skill ceiling. For a lot of people, including myself, I play games because I like a challenge. I was an athlete for most of my life before I got injured, so after that, I played video games a lot more seriously, and I loved the competitive aspect. I love getting better. I love having better aim. I love having better movement. I love winning unwinnable predicaments. It's one of the main reasons I play video games. But over time, you can overwork yourself. You know, video games isn't like real life. If you run 10 miles every single day as fast as you can over and over and over again, your stamina is gonna keep getting better and better and better and better. But eventually, you're gonna hit a peak to where your stamina can't really get much better. You're getting older. You're getting this. You're getting that. It is the same thing in video games. If you aim train every single day for a year, eventually you're gonna reach a ceiling to where you're not aiming as good. If you play Valorant every single day for a year, you're gonna reach a point to where maybe you're not climbing and ranked as much. Maybe you're missing more shots. Maybe your movement is worse. Maybe your utility is worse. You know, this is as much as a physical thing as a mental thing. So taking a break helps. If you take a break, you reset everything. And if you don't believe me, I challenge you to take a break from Valorant, Apex, whatever your main game is for about 3-4 days. Come back, and I guarantee you, you're gonna feel like an even better player after about a game or two. So that is definitely the first way to avoid burnout. The second way, and this is kind of what I do, so the second way I recommend is to reevaluate your relationship with the game you play. Ask yourself, are you having fun the way you're playing? Is what you're doing actually helping you? Do you feel like you're progressing? A lot of the times what I find myself doing is I'll queue ranked a million times, and I won't even realize that this isn't fun. I'm not progressing. I'm not climbing. I'm just stagnant. And that is going to lead to burnout even faster. So what I recommend you doing is, let's say your main game is Valorant. You're queuing ranked nonstop. You're starting to feel a little bit of burnout. Step away from Valorant and start focusing on something else. Maybe start aim training for a week. Maybe start playing a different type of game. Maybe start playing CS for a week. That's going to refresh your mindset and your viewpoint on the game. When you come back, you're going to start appreciating things more. You're going to start noticing things more. You're going to enjoy yourself more. And I just think overall, even if it's not burnout, I think that's a great thing to do. And my final bit of advice, if scared of burnout, is don't be. I just taught you 2 ways to prevent it, but those aren't 100%. I guarantee you, anyone who plays games seriously is gonna feel burnout eventually. It is unavoidable, and it's not as scary as it feels. I know that for a lot of people, they play these games to cope, so the idea of your coping mechanism not being fun anymore is scary. But if you love video games, and if this is generally something you like to do, and this is generally something you want to get good at, burnout's gonna come, but you just gotta push through it. Trust me. And that's about it. This is a new type of video for me. If you liked it, I would very much enjoy if you would like the video, comment, subscribe. If you didn't like it and you hate me, don't tell me. I'll be sad. But I hope this helped anyone struggling with burnout. And yeah, bye.